What's going on, everybody? Today's episode of the podcast is sponsored by my Twitch stream. I'm live on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I recently changed my stream schedule to fit those two time slots because I realized I have viewers all around the world. So just know that if you haven't been able to tune into my streams because of the time I stream at, this new time schedule might work for you. If you're a younger viewer and you want to be a content creator and a streamer, today's episode is for you. Today's guest is a content creator and a streamer, and on top of that, a high school senior. I really enjoyed our conversation, and I hope you do too. Please welcome Creakz. So how's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
Good. Busy, but good.
Nice.
What state are you in?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. You watch hockey?
Yeah. Not really. I mean, I like every once in a while I'll go out to dinner and it'll be on and I'll watch, but I don't know, not really.
I actually I watched. Well, I tried to watch the Penguins versus Flyers game yesterday on stream, but I guess the NHL TV thing that I bought, like they black out the channel that was on because I guess they were doing some special things since it's the first game of the season. So that whole debacle, but my team lost. I'm a Penguins fan, but no, it was interesting. I didn't know because I mean you see like the bigger streamers, you know, like watch sports and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, there was a good amount of people that like hung out,
Hmm.
just talked about it. So, how often do you stream?
I used to stream every single day. But recently I've been focusing a lot more on like I want to get started on YouTube and stuff. So I've been trying to, come up with ideas for YouTube and then also work on like more TikTok content than
Yeah.
streaming.
Okay. Yeah, I had looked up. But I didn't see what games you really play. You stick to anything particular?
It was mostly Fortnite, but recently I've been playing a little more Rust as well as like Minecraft. But
Okay.
yeah,
What do you think of Rust?
it's fun. I've had it for a while and I had no clue how to play, but recently like I found a group to play with, so yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of the bigger streamers are trying to start like their own servers and stuff now.
Yeah.
So we'll see how long how this whole craze lasts, because I feel like
Yeah.
Among Us kind of came out of nowhere and then it just like died out of nowhere too.
I feel like that's been happening with a ton of games like Fall
Yeah.
Guys, like games like that too.
Fall Guys is bad because
Yeah.
it was like once they kind of started adding stuff to the game, everybody's like, nah, we're
Yeah.
done.
Pretty much.
I think they just announced like the season 3's out, and I'm just like, is anybody playing that?
Yeah.
You know, but now, when did you start streaming?
I think it was August of 2018 actually. I
Okay.
started on Xbox, so yeah, I think it was then.
Oh, okay. Right on. And then,
Yeah.
like, when did you change to PC?
I think March of 2019.
Okay.
But yeah,
You still have an Xbox?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. I've always been an Xbox guy, but
Same.
I respect PlayStation for their exclusives and stuff, you know?
Yeah, and I think if it were me, like if I were buying another console, I'd probably go with the new PlayStation
Yeah, same
over
here.
the new Xbox.
Yeah, I agree. Um, what uh, what about TikTok? Did you start on there fairly recently, or?
It
So I
was
know
like
you're.
so I had it for a while, but I didn't upload consistently. I probably started uploading in I think it was August, and yeah, pretty much when I started.
Okay. And was it always streamer stuff?
Um, well, so I had a personal channel where like me and my brother, it was about a year ago, we had a video go viral. It was, what's it called? Uh, can't remember what the trend was called, but it ended up going viral and it had like 8 million views and I gained like 120 something thousand followers off of it. Then that kind of died out and I didn't really know what to do, so I decided to transfer into like streaming content, and then I made my new account, and yeah, pretty much what I did.
Oh, okay. And so after you hit that 120K, was it kind of like a slow grind from there, or did you kind
Yeah,
of like?
I don't know if I was shadow banned or what, but like my videos just stopped doing as well, so I just kind of transitioned into like streaming content.
Okay. Um, do you still have like because you said you're trying to focus on YouTube. Do you
Yeah.
still focus on TikTok at all, or?
I do. I just haven't like recently. I don't know. Like, I just haven't had like as like the ideas haven't come as easily as they used to. So I'm just trying to think of like new content for both YouTube and TikTok. So, but I'm trying to
Gotcha.
be consistent on both.
All right. And you said you're a senior in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what you want to like go to school for or anything after that?
I don't even know if I want to go to school, to be honest. I mean, I know it sounds dumb, but my sister, she didn't go. She has a couple jobs and she seems to be doing pretty well. But yeah, I don't know yet. I might just take a gap year, see how things work out, and then go. But I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know what to go to school for either. And
Yeah,
then I mean besides that it's just so expensive, I felt like if I
exactly.
was going to go, I should probably know what I want to do,
Yeah,
but I ended up never going. So, we'll see though. Cuz if there's anything I could do besides like streaming and all that stuff, it would be film and TV development type stuff. But you don't really need to go to school for that. It's not really taken
yeah.
seriously.
Mhm.
So, what are things like in Pennsylvania right now? Cuz
I
on
really
lockdown
don't
or?
know. We kind of, I know like our gyms and stuff are open again, but like they just opened like a week or two ago. We were pretty much on lockdown, but right now I think everything's kind of settling out.
Okay. Yeah, because I think that over here, I just moved to New Mexico, and I think everything's pretty much opening here. Like I do jujitsu, and I don't think those gyms are open, but I think the regular
Okay.
gyms are now. But when I don't know if you watch my TikToks at all, but I was in LA for like what was it, like the last 8 months or something like that before
Hmm.
I think I've been here for 3 weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks, and they had kept opening and closing the gyms there because I used to be like a big gym nut when I was in the military,
Yeah.
and as soon as the gyms opened again, I went straight there and I got viral strep throat. So I was so paranoid that I had because I had a fever and everything. I was like, I got COVID,
Yeah.
and I had to go get tested and everything. But yeah. So now I'm like, even if the gym's open, I don't even know if it's like worth going because
Yeah.
it just threw such a wrench into like content creation and stuff because I was sick. I had to get bed rest.
Exactly.
Yeah. And since it was viral strep throat, I couldn't even like go get antibiotics. It was just like write it out. And I'm like, man,
Yeah.
this sucks. So yeah, I don't know. Same with jujitsu. I miss it so bad, but I'm like, is it
Yeah.
really worth like rolling around with a bunch of sweaty guys right now? You
Yeah.
know. So, but yeah. How's this school year been, man?
It's been crazy. So we started off online. I think we did online for like a month. Then it broke off. So we would go. Well, it went by last name. So I would go in. So the first group would go in on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday was asynchronous, so everyone was online. And then I would go in Thursday and Friday, if that made sense.
Yeah.
But I just kind of transitioned into full online just because it was easier for like streaming and everything. And it was
S-
less risk.
So you had a choice, pretty much.
Kind of, yeah.
Or I guess it's up to like the parents, right? Like your
Yeah,
parents can
so
choose.
like
Yeah.
yeah, you could go full cyber if you wanted to, but if you wanted to go in school, you were half and half.
Yeah, it's such a mess. Like my mom is a teacher, and like it seems like they don't know what to do. And I
Hmm.
mean that's elementary school, but I'm just like this has to have some kind of like impact once
Yeah,
everything goes back to normal because these kids are just not learning. They're just
yeah. I
messing
can't
around.
like literally haven't been able to learn this year. Like I literally don't. I can't remember the last thing I learned, to be honest.
Yeah, I honestly haven't been paying attention to how like the other countries have been taking care of it, but I mean school's important, you know.
Yeah,
So, but I mean I guess it's been good for your streaming and content creation though, huh? Because like
yeah.
everything's just at home. Yeah. I had never really being in the military. Like I was always traveling and stuff, so being at home so much is just weird to me. But
Yeah,
yeah, I could see how once everything kind of goes back to normal, um, there's gonna be a lot more people working from home for sure.
exactly. Yeah, definitely like changed like whole entire like the way like people are gonna think of things. I don't know.
Yeah, it's uh, it's gonna be an interesting rest of the year. I mean,
Mm,
I could see us being kind of the way we are for like another 6 months, to be
Yeah.
honest. So we'll see. Um, so I I didn't really get a chance to look. Things have been crazy, but like, what are you averaging on Twitch right now? How everything's going?
So I used to average like around 100. Recently, it's been going down. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't been consistent. It's been anywhere from 30 to like 50 viewers. I'll still start my streams with over 100, but that's just a notification like going out. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been around 30 to 50. But yeah,
Okay. And when you say you want to focus more on YouTube, like, is that wants to be your main focus? Like, you just don't plan on streaming as much, or?
I want to split it 50-50 between YouTube and Twitch because I do enjoy making videos and I'm decent at editing. So I feel like I just kind of want to work on both of those.
Yeah, I went and cause I like to check out the YouTubes too, and I went and this morning, I went and dropped you a subscribe. But yeah, I was like, oh, he knows how to edit, so that's
Yeah.
cool, man. Is that something that you actually enjoy doing, or?
Yeah, I've done it since I don't even know. I think I started YouTube in like fourth grade. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I really do enjoy editing and Photoshop and all that stuff. So
Right on. Yeah,
yeah.
Photoshop is where my skills are lacking. I've been hanging out in Jordy 2D streams a lot.
Hmm.
And he was editing a TikTok on stream one night, and I was just watching what he can do in Photoshop and
Yeah.
stuff. I was like, dude, and he's like, well, I went to school for it, man. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I was like,
Yeah.
dude, my skills are lacking. And he's like, nah, man.
Yeah.
He's like, I actually went to school. He's like, that, that's what he was doing. Um,
Yeah, that
so
was one of the
it's
things that if I was gonna go to school, I'd probably go for graphic design or like something like that at least.
yeah, graphic design. That's what he said. But yeah, is there any you mentioned Kadoosh. Is there any other
Yeah.
like big streamer friends you usually roll with?
Um, that I've been on the podcast or just in general?
Just in general, like what, like Gutsy
Um,
Aiden or any of those guys?
yeah, I mean, I'm friends with like all of them. I'm not really close with like the tech talkers, if that's what you want to call them. But I don't know. I don't know if you know like Ian Rocks. Um,
Yeah, I know Ian Rocks. I guess
yeah.
I think I've seen. There was the one video I was like, who is this guy? Where he like raged or something and just like screamed and his mic was peaking or something.
But also I don't know if you know for real. Um,
Sounds familiar.
yeah, he does TikTok. Um, who else? There's just a whole group of people, really.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just
I
kind of
gotta
rotate around.
I gotta catch up with Kadoosh, see what he's been up to. He's cool.
Yeah, I was just playing Rust with him the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you guys, did you guys, like, are you playing? Because I know Gutsy Aiden invited me to a server.
Yeah.
Um,
That was the one that we
that's
were
the one.
playing on. Yeah.
What are the teams like on that server?
I know you can have up to 6 to 7 people, and I guess really just anybody. Um,
You get how many people do you have on yours?
I think I have 5. Yeah, I think
Uh,
5.
maybe I'll hop in there. Cause
Yeah,
I'm trying to
be
figure out, I'm
pretty
like,
fun.
what, I don't know who else is on that server. I have to go
Yeah,
look at
and
the
like we're
Discord.
all we're all pretty much learning as well, so I mean it would be perfect.
Okay, cool. Because like me and my brother hopped on the other day because I was like, yeah, everybody's playing Rust. I gotta go. I gotta seem like I somewhat know what I'm doing before
Yeah,
or
yeah,
at least change stuff so when I start it up, there's not a dong on the screen or something.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
um, no, I died of dehydration like immediately. I did not. I
Mhm.
was like, what do we do? How do we get water?
Yeah,
And
it's
like
weird because like there's like salt water, you can't even drink that. I
yeah,
don't even know.
yeah, my brother's like, oh, I made this thing. You get water, and so like. We go over and get water, and he takes a swig of it, and this dude just throws up. I was like, "Oh, dude, that's salt
Yeah,
water. We can't drink that."
yeah.
Um, but dude, it was so random. I was on a random community server. We just me and my brother picked one because he's in Arizona, so we just tried to pick one that had like good ping for both of us.
Mhm.
And somebody recognized me. Like it was so
That's sick.
random. They just came up and they were just like, "Wait, are you the TikTok guy?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, can I get a screenshot?" And I was like, "Dude, this is weird." And he gave me a crossbow and like a hazmat
That's so
suit.
funny.
It was funny because we're all dying of dehydration. I was like, "Where's that hazmat guy?" I was like, "Gotta go get some water from him." But no, then I went into like a streamer mode, so it didn't show my name because I was like, that's just weird. I don't want somebody
Yeah.
like follow me around. But
Mm.
yeah, I was just like, man, it's a small world. 'Cause there's so many people playing it right now. It's
Yeah.
weird. Uh, so you said Fortnite was one of the other games you play. What do you think of this
Hmm.
new season? Because I didn't really play Fortnite at all, and then I
Yeah.
hopped into it, and I think this new map is really cool. I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
it's definitely a change. I mean, I miss like the OG days when like
Yeah,
the old map was out and everything. I do really like the new map because I feel like it's more competitive. I feel like there's a lot more competitive players now, and I don't know. Just I've just been having a lot more fun on it.
okay. Yeah, I like Mandalorian, so when they're like, yeah,
Yeah,
Mandalorian's in the
yeah,
game, I
yeah,
was like, all right, I'll hop in. I'll try it. I still don't know how to build, but
yeah.
I can't build to save my life. So outside of content creation, all that stuff, you got any hobbies or anything, man?
I'm into like archery and hunting.
Oh, okay.
I used to um be really big into baseball and basketball, but I kind of just I don't know, I just kind of fell out of it. But
Gotcha.
recently I have a brother and or a younger brother, and we're both kind of into archery. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what I've been doing recently.
That's one of those things I've always wanted to try. So I watched Joe Rogan and he's so big into it, you know.
Yeah.
So you watch Joe Rogan?
I haven't actually.
Yeah, he I don't know about his new studio in Texas, but when he was in LA, he literally had like a whole room that was just for this like archery simulator.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm trying to think because there was something I was gonna ask and I don't remember. Oh, the I gotta ask about the PogChamp thing. What do you think about all that nonsense, man?
I have no clue. I mean, it's cool. Aren't they? They're doing it with like other creators, right? Like they're every single day.
Yeah, they're like rotating people through.
It's kind of cool, but at the same time, like I kind of miss the OG PogChamp.
Yeah, I mean, I get why they did what they did, but I mean
Exactly.
now that they're just rotating creators in, I feel like they just have an even bigger chance of having a controversial one, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think I don't I think it was yesterday or the day before they had somebody on there that like they had people were like, "Come on, this guy's racist or something," and then they were like
Yeah,
posting all these videos of him like talking about
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah,
So I was like,
yeah. That's probably. Yeah, I feel like it's a bigger risk with all the like you're taking a
yeah,
chance on all those people that you use.
yeah, it's like
But yeah,
they tried to fix the problem, they just created another one. But
yeah,
I mean, that's Twitch. It just
true.
seems like that's been their track record lately.
Yeah. Didn't they go down like 4 times this month or something?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've talked to other streamers, and if you ask me, I think it's because they're 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 working on some stuff behind the scenes. I think they're tweaking
Okay.
things.
Yeah,
Like, I know they're supposed to roll out like 4K streaming at some point in the near future.
that'll be so cool.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes though. You know,
Yeah,
how many people are actually gonna be able to stream the 4K? Like, what would your bit
true.
rate have to be? You know,
Yeah,
it would have to be like four times
yeah.
what more normal people use. So I mean, all the big streamers will be able to do it, but like I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Mm,
You have to have like fiber optic internet, you know.
exactly.
Um, but yeah, man, it's been crazy seeing all the DMCA stuff, and then
Oh, dude.
like
It's so hard to stream without like being able to listen to music that I want to listen to.
I wish they would just make a deal with like I mean they own Amazon Music. Why don't they just use that? You know, I think that's what
Yeah,
Harris Heller
true.
was talking about. Do you watch Harris Heller?
Yeah, I have a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, I rated him yesterday, and it was weird because he's like, hey, that's a decent sized rate, and I was like, yeah, man, I've learned everything from you, and he was just like, dude,
Yeah,
he's like, that's weird, man. He's like, I hope I was like, I learned everything from you, man. You're a big inspiration. He's like, oh man, he's like, I hope you didn't learn everything from me, you know. It's like
yeah.
so
I feel
weird,
like
man.
I've learned a lot of stuff. Like I think I learned how to go set up my Go XLR and everything from him.
Yeah,
Um,
I still
yeah,
don't know because he's talking about how I saw a recent video. He was saying that Go XLR like might die this year
yeah, that's what
because the
I
way
heard
the
too. Because of all like they're making USB mics sound like the XLR mics.
Yeah, I mean, because I have the Elgato Wave 3 and it just uses that software that's basically like a
Exactly.
poor man's Go XLR. So, and I mean, just like how much did it cost for you to get your stuff?
I have no clue. I got my Go XLR 2 years ago for Christmas. I think they go for like $400, so it's a lot.
Yeah,
And then the mic was like 180 or something, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he said that the Go XLR like they make like no money on that because of
Yeah.
like the way they designed it and everything. So
Hmm.
Like I guess they were supposed to make a Go XLR2, and it just never happened. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do that. I mean, you see like Tyler One and stuff, or like Nick Merckx, they still use headset mics,
Yeah.
you know. But I don't know. Do you have any big streamers that you watch a lot?
I don't know if you consider him a big streamer, but I've watched FaZe Mew for a long time.
Okay.
Um, he was actually the reason like I pretty much started TikTok, or like at least the streaming TikTok. Um, sometimes who else? I sometimes watch Clicks, Symphony sometimes. I'm trying to think of other ones. Yeah, a lot of small streamers definitely.
Yeah,
Um,
me too.
yeah, those are probably the big ones.
I think Jordy's the one that I've been watching the most, but um well, oh, speaking of big streamers, what about that record that was just broken, man?
Wait, what was it?
It was that Greg something that broke
Oh,
that.
that's oh yeah, the two
Yeah, the
million
Fortnite
viewers or
guy.
something. Yeah, that was crazy. I was on there and it's just I don't even know, dude. I don't
So
know how somebody could handle that.
I mean, how do you would be
Yeah.
getting so many like his notifications had to break, you
Mm-hmm.
know. They had to. I mean, he was basically breaking the rest of Twitch. So I
Yeah,
think they said when he peaked, he literally accounted for like 35% of the people on Twitch.
that's crazy.
That's yeah.
Didn't Fortnite like tweet out his stream or something?
I don't know what they did. They might have. I just know that I think he averages like 600,000 or something. And
Yeah,
so
that's
like
crazy.
when they announced his skin was coming out, it just just blew up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have you heard of Devin Nash?
I don't think so.
So he's a guy who I think he streams on Twitch, but basically his thing is he talks about the state of Twitch and streamer controversy and like business side of stuff. And he was
Yeah.
talking about that guy. I was listening to it last night, and he was talking about how um, that guy like it's just he's Spanish speaking, so like that the thing that's crazy about that is that Spanish is the most used language in the world,
Yeah.
and so Twitch being an American platform with mostly American people on it, it's just a lot harder to reach numbers like that. Like it's just never gonna happen.
Exactly.
Um, so he's like, yeah, the Spanish speakers have a really good chance of like taking over as far as like most of
Yeah.
the viewership. So it's just interesting. It's like, man, I need to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get that what's it called? The Rosetta Stone. I gotta go
Yeah.
pull that out. Yeah. Um, yeah, man, it's crazy though. I'm sure that's gonna be a record for a long time.
Yeah.
That was like more than double, right? The previous record.
I think so. I don't even know what the previous record was. I just know like I've never seen somebody with 2 million viewers.
I don't even know how the platform can handle that.
Exactly.
Cause like I know Shroud the other day, cause he's been doing really well because of Rust. Cause everybody's like, oh, Shroud just he's so
Hmm.
good at like his shooting skills. He just kills everybody. Um, he was getting ready to raid somebody, and he's like, well, I guess we can't raid somebody, guys. And everybody's like, what do you mean? He's like, it says that I have more than the amount of viewers you can raid with. And I'm like, I didn't
Jeez,
even know
that's
that was a thing.
I don't either.
Because I guess most of these really big streamers, like they don't raid because it's like I don't know, man. I don't, if I was that big, like if you had 100,000 viewers, would you be raiding people all the time? Do you think?
I don't know.
It's
I
just
mean,
such
I'd
a weird
want
thing to
to
think about.
yeah, I'd want to like raid and give back to like the community, but at the same time like yeah, I don't know.
Because raids are weird, man. Because everybody hypes them up to be like this crazy thing, like oh my gosh, trying to get raided by somebody big. But it's like raids don't, unless it is somebody really big. I feel like raids just don't do a whole lot.
Exactly. Yeah, because those people are from that other community, so I feel like it's hard for them to, switch communities if that makes sense. Um, I just feel like they won't
Yeah,
be like the most active viewers.
yeah. I just feel like because there's that idea, there's so many people who stream on Twitch to like nobody, and they're just like waiting for somebody to raid them because they think that's
Yeah.
how it happens, you know.
Hmm.
And I mean, statistically, I can't remember what it was. It's just, you know, it's insanely rare to get raided by somebody that big, you know, because there's
Exactly.
so many people. But
Mm.
yeah, I also wanted to ask, so being in school still, because I think I talked to Kadoosh and Mr. No Zero about this. Sorry, phone notifications. Um, what's it like doing content creation and being a streamer, and then you know, like you're going to school, so like, what do your friends think? You know, do they make fun of you for it, or
So they used to like it took me a long time to get affiliate. So like I was kind of judged for just like streaming with no purpose.
mm-hmm.
But then eventually I got affiliate and people like at my school, they kind of like made fun of it. And I was always known as the streamer, but like I didn't really care. Um, yeah, but I guess recently, like I've seen a lot of people coming back, and like the day I got partnered, like I was going into school when that happened. So when I
Yeah.
went into school, like there were a bunch of people coming up and like congratulating me and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was judged for it, but at the same time, like I guess it just didn't really phase me. I don't know.
Okay, that's good because like a lot of people like I've seen some younger viewers come in and be like, I'm getting bullied. Like, how do I deal with that? I'm like, you know, like I always got bullied because I'm a short guy. You know, like people
Yeah,
always made fun of me for my height and stuff. But I'm like, at a certain point, you gotta just stop caring. You know?
exactly. And I think what really helped me was I was doing YouTube back in like elementary school. So I kind of got used to people like saying stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Because I also had Electric Shock on, which I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a big
Yeah.
G Fuel
Isn't
YouTuber.
he? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he's been doing it for a really long time, and it's like the last year and a half or two that he's really gained a following on YouTube, I think, and I think that's just always been his main focus. So he never really cared because that's where he spends most of
Yeah.
his time, anyways. You know, so it's like
Mhm.
it's all mindset, I guess.
Exactly.
Because I can't imagine like all three of you having talked to you. Like I can't imagine going through high school and also trying to do all this stuff. Like to me, it's just like,
Yeah.
dude, like I had
It's
no idea what I
definitely
was
a
doing.
lot. I don't know.
Like I said, I didn't know what to go to school for, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna join the military, and hopefully I'll
Yeah.
figure it out while I'm doing that. You know. So like I just
How long were you in the military?
6 years. I know I don't look
Oh
like
wow.
it, but
That's crazy.
yeah, I think it's because I'm short. I'm aging slower or something. You know.
What part of the military were you in?
So I was in the Coast Guard, which usually gets
Okay.
made fun of because like they're kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the military. You know.
Yeah.
Um, I always joke around because I posted something about it. I've been posting about the military recently because people have been asking about it
Mhm.
on TikTok, and I always get like the wave of people who are like, "Coast Guard's not military," you know,
Yeah.
and so I have to explain to them like, you know, we get paid the same, wear uniforms, go to like some of the same trainings. Like I went to trainings where there was other guys from different branches there, and you know, like I got a DD 214 too, you know, which is like the paperwork you get when you get discharged out of the military.
Yeah.
Um, but I did search and rescue, and then the other big main thing that they do is like counter narcotics. So like they'll chase drug runners down south. Like I've been as far as Panama doing that stuff, and um, it's just crazy to think that they do like the Coast Guard does everything they do with about the same amount of people as like the New York City Police Department.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
yeah, they don't really get a whole lot of limelight. I feel like the only time anybody hears about the Coast Guard is when there's hurricanes and they're like pulling people off of roofs and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I never got to do that. I almost got sent to one hurricane, but like by the time they like sent everybody over there, the hurricane was over, and it was like it
Yeah.
wasn't as bad as Katrina. So um, it was mainly just that one part of I think Houston that was like really bad, but Katrina just I mean that one was crazy. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I did helicopter search and rescue for like the last 4 years out of San Francisco. So I don't know if you've ever been to
That's pretty cool.
California. You ever been to California?
I was about it was 2 years ago. Yeah, I went for the summer. My sister had she's really big into like dance and stuff. So we went and she had some dance camp there. Um, but yeah, me and my brother, we just kind of chilled, went visited the beaches. That's pretty much what it was.
What part of California?
So we went to it was LA, but we
Okay.
visited like Santa Monica and all the other beaches.
Yeah, I was when I was stationed in San Francisco. They had an air station in LA at the airport that I guess they had some ridiculous contract, or it was like the area that they were using for the air station, they were just paying nothing for it compared to like any of the other
Yeah.
airline companies. And so when the contract came up for renewal, um, they were like, "We want all this money," and the Coast Guard was like, "We don't have that money," so they just closed it. And so we were doing these deployments. They call them deployments, but like we would go down to this crappy Navy base on the outskirts of LA, and for like 2 weeks at a time. And so since I was like single, didn't have a family and stuff, I was pretty much there half the time, and I just kind of fell in love with the LA area. Um, and then I wanted to do film and TV, so I moved out there, and it was just like everything shut down. I finally got a call from the guy that I basically had a connection with, and he was like, "Yeah, you want to come be a production assistant?" And like this stuff had just kind of started to take off, and I was like, I don't know, like this is that I feel like that's one of those big moments, where you kind of have to
Yeah.
decide like what do you want to do? Because a
Hmm.
production assistant, I think they make like I think maybe 150 $200 a day, and you work like
Yeah.
12-hour days. But I mean, the whole idea
Yeah.
is you make connections, and work your way up. But I was like, do I want to do that and have a 45-minute commute, you know, or do I want to like double down on this stuff? And I chose to double down, and I think it was, one of the best decisions I could make because
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the creative side of film and TV is always what I wanted to do. So I feel like this content creation stuff allows me to kind of use that part of my brain,
Yeah.
way more than I would have as a production assistant. So, but are you into movies and TV at all? You watch stuff a
A
lot, or
little bit, yeah.
yeah? What are your like shows right now?
So I've been watching more Netflix series, or like I just started to. I just finished Cobra Kai, which was pretty good.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I don't know. Definitely one of my favorite Netflix series.
yeah. That I think the last this third season was better than the other two, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I
Like they
agree.
definitely had a bigger budget.
How long do you think it'll be till the fourth season?
I don't know, man, because everything's kind of. I know that there's. I think they kind of have like regulations figured out and stuff. As far as
Yeah.
filming, I know they don't. They can't do as long of days because they have to like sanitize stuff.
Mhm.
Um, like that was that might have been my job is to just sanitize stuff all day. Um, but I don't know because Stranger Things, they've kind of been up in the air about when that's coming out. I think they're planning on that coming out Christmas time or something. But I don't know. To me, it's just like don't rush it. Like I don't want
Yeah,
stuff to like they're just trying to
exactly.
get it out there. But no, I was joking about it on TikTok about like where are they supposed to go with Cobra Kai after like the next season? Because obviously they're gonna have this
Yeah.
big tournament, this
Hmm.
next one. But I was like, what's after that? It's like Hawk because it opened his own dojo or something,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
because I guess they're supposed to go for 6 seasons, and
Oh
I'm like,
wow.
oof. I feel like it's gonna get a little ridiculous after this next one. Then
Yeah, I watched all three seasons. I think it was in 3 or 4 days. I was like
yeah,
so addicted to it.
I mean they're super short episodes, at least the first two
Yeah.
seasons, so it's an easy binge.
Hmm.
Did you ever watch like all the old Karate Kid movies?
I did, yeah. I didn't, it
Right on.
wasn't like recent. It was a while ago that I watched them, but I still remembered like what happened and everything.
Yeah, yeah. No, that first one's a great movie. I don't know
Yeah.
about the other ones, but I don't think I don't remember the other ones, but I've seen the first one a
Yeah,
lot.
that's how I am at. Yeah. I know I watched them, but I don't remember what they were.
Yeah, because I know they did like the trilogy, and then they had like the new Karate Kid, and it was you probably don't know names and stuff like Hillary Swank. I'm super like nerdy about actors and stuff. Like I know all that stuff, but and then what they did that reboot with like Jackie Chan and Will
Yeah,
Smith's
I think it
son.
was. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Surprised. I thought they were supposed to make more of those. now that I think about it. But what about movies?
Um, to be honest, I haven't really like. I used to be really big into movies, but
Yeah.
recently I don't know, just haven't been.
I mean, I guess right now there's not really anything out. Nothing's coming
True.
out. But
Yeah, and theaters and
we'll
everything
see.
aren't really open. So
I've gotten to go to the movies once during this pandemic, and they literally closed. Like it was in the area that we were at, because my girlfriend's from California, and so like her hometown is couple hours south of L.A. and like we went and it was super weird, man, because there's like nobody there. Like they had
yeah,
minimum staff. Like they changed the time for our showing like last minute, I guess, like that day. And like
okay,
literally the concession stand guy had to come to the booth to like fix it. And I was like, dude, there's like two guys running this thing.
yeah,
But yeah, no, it was super weird, man, because there was like I think one other couple in the auditorium, and I'm like, man, and they're like, you're supposed to wear your masks unless you're eating popcorn or drinking soda. But I was like, they're so short staffed, nobody's coming in here.
yeah.
But yeah, man, it's crazy times, dude. Um, I don't like to get into politics or stuff, but I mean, are your friends talking about all this stuff going on, like the
Yeah, I see
Capitol?
stuff like all over my Instagram every single day. Like my personal Instagram, people are just posting about it constantly.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
mean, I've only heard about it because like everybody's talking about it. Like other than that, I haven't paid too much attention. But I mean, it does look like they're most likely gonna impeach
Yeah,
President
I
Trump.
agree.
So we'll see. I uh, I don't know. I mean, it seems silly because it's like aren't they supposed to switch out in like a week
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
something? But
I guess their goal is so that he can't run again in 2024, but yeah,
yeah, I guess so. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why he would want to. You know,
I agree.
but
Yeah,
I don't know, cause how old is he? He's getting old, right? So
I have no clue. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting, cause I mean the
definitely.
way that I've looked at it is like the whole Capitol building thing, that mess that happened. It's like I saw so many like tweets, because everybody was tweeting about it and stuff, and there's
Yeah.
so many people who were like, I wish I could have been there, and I'm like, dude, this is
Yeah.
like there's so many. Like that was just a little bit of people,
Like I
that were like
understand
that.
them
So
protesting, but I don't understand why they had to break in. Like I don't see a point in doing that. I don't know.
well, I mean, like I said, not to get too hard into politics, but it really does seem like I don't know if Trump kind of like rallied that, and then like as soon
Yeah,
as like that whole mess happened, he kind of just threw him under the bus. But
exactly. Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, you see all the little I mostly saw it on TikTok. All these people are like, it's a revolution and stuff, and it's
Yeah,
like, bro, it's not the 1700s, but
yeah,
yeah, it's just a mess, bro. Like yeah, that's one thing that like politics, man. I don't want to say I can't stand it, because it is important. Like
hmm
it's important to keep up with what's going on, because especially like I got my stuff. Like I'm a business owner now with all this stuff, so it's like I have to pay attention to that stuff because those laws affect me now. But other than
yeah,
that, it's like, what does it really do for you to like focus on that stuff all the time? You know,
exactly.
but yeah, man. Like I said, we'll see what happens with the rest of this year. I'm just I'm curious to see how Twitch does this year. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, because I know 2020 was pretty decent because quarantine, everybody was inside watching
Yeah.
Twitch, but I don't know.
Yeah. Because I know YouTube, they really just have to do a couple things, and then they can basically have all the features that Twitch does. It's just the community that
Yeah.
they don't have. You know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um. Because I mean, I don't know if how often you go on YouTube to look at the gaming stuff, but it's just it's so weird the way they have it set up. It's just like a little section, and then
Yeah.
like I know Electric Shock said that he couldn't figure out why, but like one day he was playing Fortnite, and all of a sudden he had like a ton of viewers, and like it just went away all of a sudden. He's like still he never figured out why that happened. Like it was just so random.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, because I mean
Like
at
they
least
probably
on
just put him on the front page or something.
yeah, oh, he says he's like I don't know, man, like either that or yeah, who knows. but he's like he tried to replicate it and stuff, and it just yeah,
Yeah.
never found out why. I mean, I early on I had a day where all of a sudden, like I was around like 150, and all of a sudden I had 623 people, and I was just like,
Yeah.
why? Like, what happened? And my
Yeah, it's
theory,
probably
go ahead.
recommended maybe. I don't know.
My theory is that there was like a big streamer who was like looking at people, maybe trying to
True.
decide who to raid or something, and he watched me for like like maybe like 30 seconds or something, because it was just a
Yeah.
random huge spike. I was playing Valorant too, so
Was
um,
it back when it was like popping off?
kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not popping off, but it had just come out of beta, so there was still kind of like the hype, and then like it just like kind of died down, and then it's kind of
Yeah. I
kind of
played
found
during
the
the
floor.
beta, but then after that I just kind of stopped.
People were all about it during the beta.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what happened, man. I guess they just didn't release enough content soon enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they definitely need more maps and stuff, but we'll
Hmm.
see. You play
Yeah,
Call
I
of
feel like
Duty at all?
that's I kind of. So I played Warzone. Warzone was really my first like Call of Duty that I actually played. And then recently I got Cold War. I'm still trying to get into it, but I don't know. Just haven't been really playing it.
Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying about Valorant?
Oh, called. Oh, yeah, that's I feel like what I got bored of. It just kept getting like really repetitive.
Yeah.
Um yeah.
I got a rank this last season in Valorant, and I don't know if it's because I don't play consistently with the same people. So like every time
Mm.
I'm playing with viewers, it's like a different set of people, or there's like only one person that I'm familiar with. But I could not get out of Iron 3 to save my life.
Yeah.
I was just stuck there for like weeks, and then they reset it. So, um, yeah, we'll see. I've really been getting into Rainbow Six, so
Yeah,
like
I've played a few times. I don't really know, like I'm not that good at it.
it's
I don't really
hard.
know exactly what I'm doing, but yeah, seems fun.
Yeah, that game is definitely like all peaks,
Hmm.
because of the tick rate.
Yeah.
Um, what were you saying about Call of Duty though? We're kind of all over the place with video games, but
Yeah. Um, so I started on Warzone, then I got Cold War, and I played a little bit of Cold War, but I was having trouble with like my stream settings and stuff when I was trying to stream it, so I just kind of stopped. I don't know. I want to get back into it, but I don't know. I'll have to see.
yeah, I liked Cold War when it came out, but like the more I played the multiplayer, I was like, people aren't joking, man. Like the skill based matchmaking really does kind of ruin it,
Exactly.
because you could party up with a group of people, and if there's one good person, like the next couple matches after that, you just get destroyed.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely overpowered. Um, because I mean, like I don't know, you see, with Warzone, like people are complaining about the DMR, that one gun,
Yeah.
and
I've
so
seen it on
like
Twitter and stuff.
yeah, and then so and they finally fixed it yesterday, and
Okay.
I mean I'm sure they were in a rush. I mean it seems like they take forever to fix stuff in that game, um, which I'm sure the pandemic's to blame for part of that, but um, you see all these once these big creators start like basically I don't want to say boycotting it, but they're like it's not fun playing when there's a gun that's so overpowered like that. They definitely are probably scrambling to do something, because they lose all that viewership all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But now Warzone's interesting, man. Like I was talking to the previous guest about it, about how Warzone probably like the only reason we're talking about Call of Duty today is probably because of Warzone.
Yeah.
Because if it had just been Modern Warfare by itself and then Cold War, I think people would just be like over Call of Duty.
Yeah. No,
But
I
we'll
agree.
see.
Didn't they like update Warzone or something, or isn't there a Warzone for Cold War?
So there was supposed to be a map, and I guess it got delayed to like March or April. But they released a smaller one, which was basically like a transition map. But then they didn't really do anything with it. It's just like
Okay.
this small map. Like I never hear anybody talking about it or playing it. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, I don't know. Cause for me, it's like Verdansk gets like it gets old after a while, just like any other map. But
Yeah.
it's like if that's the one thing I think they could have done, and maybe they could have done that if the pandemic wasn't a thing. But like releasing another map during Modern Warfare for Warzone, I think having one to rotate to, Even if it
Yeah.
wasn't as good, it'd just be something different to change it up. But yeah. Are you looking forward to any upcoming game releases?
To be honest, I haven't really looked at them. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I gotta look into them a lot more, but I'm really hoping there's another game that just like kind of like how Fortnite just like it was just booming for like
Yeah.
a couple months. I don't know. Just a game kind of like that.
Yeah, we'll see how long Rust lasts. I feel like
Yeah,
everybody's gonna start playing Rust, and then they'll get right as soon as they start to get decent at it. That's when it's gonna die.
exactly.
Like
That's yeah, I feel the same way.
yeah, we'll see. I definitely have a lot to learn. Like I don't, I cause you how do the guns work in that game? You have to.
So you have to like there's like this so basically you have to unlock like a blueprint for it or whatever through like doing this research. I've never actually done it. My friends normally do it for me. But yeah, apparently you have to like research the guns pretty much, and then you get the materials to build it. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, because I see like two types of people. I see like the people who run around with like these rinky dinky guns, and then you see the people running around with like these full on
yeah,
AK-47s and stuff, and it's like,
yeah.
whoa,
Because
where
you
like why is
can
there a
get
gap?
like yeah, you can get like a I think you can craft like a pistol and stuff just for like without doing research. But like
Yeah.
if you want like the the ARs and stuff, I think you have to do like the research or whatever it is.
Okay. One thing that's been really funny to watch is like people trying to learn how to fly helicopters in that game.
Oh God, I've never done it, and I don't even know if I want to.
I do. Just I mean, cause there's another G Fuel YouTuber that I've had on that I've watched every once in a while. Duckage, he was playing
Hmm.
it, and so I hop in there, and it was kind of late in the evening, and he's just chilling there, and he was getting trying to get his mic to work because I guess he was having issues with his mic. But so I'm trying to help him because he has the same mic as me. I'm trying to help him figure it out, and then he got it to work, and then all of a sudden he's like, "All right, we're gonna watch the fireworks." I was like, "Wait, what?" And so like I watched for a little bit, and there was just a bunch of people on the server, and like he's like, "I don't even know all these people," like, and they
Yeah,
legit just sat on a big rock and watched like a fireworks show. Like somebody was over there lighting fireworks off, and I was just like,
that's
"Dude,
funny.
this game is something else, man." Like I could
Yeah,
see why people like there's so much to do, I guess. But it was funny because they're like all jumping around. People are playing guitars and stuff, and all of a sudden everybody's like,
yeah,
so he's like, "Oh shit!" And there's like a dead body right there. It's like like somebody just
yeah.
died. Like,
My favorite is the proximity chat. I don't know why. I just have so much fun
yeah.
with it. Just
Well,
yelling at
I
people.
I definitely have to be on like a creator server or something because like you
Yeah,
you see some of the people that encounter trolls on
yeah,
the regular
yeah,
ones, and it's like, oh. So like, what do you have to do? You have to hide what server you go to, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. So I guess I'll have to figure out. I guess I'll pull up my face or something to do that, and
yeah,
then
it's pretty easy. Yeah, just hide your screen, go into the server, and then you're good.
okay. Is there like a specific time that you guys have been on there?
Everyone's like on at different times. Like pretty much everyone just goes on whenever. I feel like the prime time for it is like nighttime though. Like a lot of
Okay.
people just go on during like I don't know. I want to say like 6 p.m. they probably hop on.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm doing a 24-hour stream tomorrow, so maybe I'll hop on there.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it a
uh,
subathon or just a 24-hour stream?
just a 24-hour. I don't want to overdo the subathons. By the way,
Yeah.
dude, that was all like the subathons. I really didn't pull the trigger on those till I came into yours, and you're like, "Yeah, dude, you should do this. This is awesome."
Yeah, it was definitely fun, but like when you get down to those last hours, it's
Oh
like it's
man.
very hard.
Well, I was like legit sleep deprived, and I did my second one, and like
Hmm.
I was like, I'm fine. And then like the last like 8 hours hit, and I was like, bro, I am so tired. I'm
Yeah.
on like my fourth or fifth serving of G Fuel. I'm like, this is not
Yeah.
good. And
Yeah.
I pushed through, and then I hit like a second wind, but I I was like, all right, I guess it's uncapped. And so like it was like 28 hours or something it was supposed to be,
Oh,
and they were like, I beat Cyberpunk
okay.
during that stream, So once Cyberpunk was done, I was like, what do I do? And they're like, play Call of Duty. And I was like, what if I just chill and watch YouTube videos? And so like we just chilled and watched YouTube videos for a bit. And then I was like, you know what, guys? Like, we hit 24 hours. I wasn't supposed to stream tomorrow. What if I just take the last bit of time and we stream tomorrow? And they're like, yeah, that's cool, because I get an extra
Yeah.
stream out of it. So they were cool about it, but I was like, yeah, there's no way. And because I was also worried that if I just kept going, they were gonna like freaking just keep adding to it. The
Yeah.
next thing you know, it's like a 36
Exactly.
hour
Yeah, I know
stream.
a guy. He started on Christmas and went until New Year's Day. He didn't uncap and went that long till New Year's Day.
He was awake
It
that
was,
entire time.
I think he was awake for I think maybe I think it was 2 or 3 days, and then he went like started sleeping. But like I could never, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I saw what's it called? I saw Stanman the other day doing his first sleep stream,
Yeah.
and he had that speak. I don't know if you've seen how people do it. They like set up that speaker.
Yeah, like
I don't think I
the
would ever do
text to
something like
speech or
that.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
that's too weird to me. Like watching me sleep. I mean, I saw Summit fall asleep during a 24-hour stream. Like he was just like kind of like in his chair, and
Yeah.
then he like woke up and he's like, "Did I fall asleep?" He was playing Tarkov too, so I think somebody shot at him, and he was like, "Oh," But have you ever
I
tried
have
Tarkov,
Tarkov. I have Tarkov, but I've never like
bro?
I've played it, but I don't understand it. That's the thing.
I think if Rust were to just all of a sudden die, kind of like Fall Guys did, which I don't think it will.
Yeah.
Because I think right now the big thing feeling Rust is all the drama between like the XQC team and all that stuff. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to like have that drama or
Yeah.
mess around with each other. Um, but Tarkov is one of those games where there's so much detail in that game. It's ridiculous, man,
Yeah.
and it's so stressful. Like like there's matches where you go in there and you feel like a badass because you're just like killing everybody, and then like
Yeah.
there's the next match like you walk in and just get one tapped immediately. Somebody just shoots
Mhm.
you in the face and you're dead.
Are the servers still like super long to load in?
No, well, yeah, but I mean, there was a time I want to say like a year ago where it was really bad. Like I feel like it had a little
That's probably
explosion.
around when I played.
Yeah, and it was like 20-minute wait times. But I
Yeah.
think they pretty much fixed that because I think there's the same amount of people streaming and watching right now as then, if not more. Um, or at least there was because they just wiped it. But
Mm.
I don't think I noticed anything longer than like 5 or 6 minutes. So I mean, the one game that I've been surprised with is Rainbow Six. Like playing ranked on there, it seems like I can find a match immediately.
Yeah.
Just really interesting because Valorant, usually takes at least 3 minutes, and then I've seen it take like
Yeah.
10 one time, and I was like, seriously, like we're low level, like it shouldn't take that long, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I've been trying to be more personal with my TikToks, and so like I've been answering just random questions, and somebody asked like who's your favorite musician. So I've been thinking about music lately. What kind of music you listen to?
I've been rotating through a lot. I mean, I had like a rap phase where I was really like into like, that type of music. Recently, I don't know. Like I've just been, I don't know. I'll just kind of listen to whatever. I don't know. Country music. I'm not
Country music.
I'm not the biggest fan of country music, but like if it's on, I don't really mind. Um, I've been getting my brother's like really big into rock, so I've been listening to
Okay.
that a lot more.
Like what kind
Um,
of rock? Like what are some
Kind of
examples?
just like classic rock.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get I wonder how the music industry, cuz like I know I've seen some of the music videos that have come out, like you can tell like there's starting to be that, like we're starting to hit that section of like music videos where like they've filmed it with like the least amount of people possible. So like it's
Yeah.
just not very
Yeah.
like theatrical, type of
Exactly.
thing, but music wise, I mean the only thing that has come out recently that I was like super into was like the new Kid Cudi album,
Yeah.
but there hasn't really been anything huge. um I took my sister to a Kings of Leon concert. Do you know Kings of Leon? They're like a
Uh,
southern rock band.
I've probably heard them, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I think they're coming out with a new album. But other than that, like I don't feel like there's any bands that I'm like, or artists that I'm like looking forward to an
Yeah,
album or
I feel like
anything, you
I'm the
know.
same way.
So like movies and TV and music, it's just kind of like sad right now, man.
Yeah, honestly.
But I mean,
I
the
feel like
one
it's
movie,
good for content creation though.
yeah, because I mean, people need something to watch, you know.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, Devin Nash was also talking about how the guy that was talking about the Greg guy on the Fortnite dude that broke the record. He was also talking about how Twitch is such a hardcore platform compared to others because like the average view time is like 110 minutes or something like that
Yeah.
per viewer, whereas like um, I can't remember what the example was. I think it was like YouTube or something where it's like 50 minutes or something, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like the people who watch Twitch are very dedicated to it, you know. So because YouTube is one of those things that I still can't figure out. Like I'm getting views, but sometimes the average watch time is like 30 seconds, and I'm just like, okay, like
Yeah.
do I need to hook it more, or like how does it
Yeah,
work, you know?
that's what I never understood.
Because like my
I
G
feel like
Fuel videos
also
do good,
yeah.
but
I wanted to do G Fuel videos a while ago. Like I got really big into G Fuel. I don't know. Do you know Merc Anthony?
sounds
Oh.
familiar.
Yeah, he has like orange hair. But he's sponsored by G Fuel. There's other bunch of other creators, but they like I don't know. I want to say a couple months ago, I got really big into like the G Fuel community, and I know Duckaja and Electric
Okay,
Shock. Like I used to watch their videos. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just never was able to figure it out. I don't know.
yeah, no, it's interesting because like Duckaja, he when I had him on, he was kind of having what do you call it, an epiphany? Like I think he was just starting to like realize like I don't want to only make G Fuel videos, you know.
Yeah,
Whereas Electric Shock, it's like that dude's all about it. I mean, like that guy's he's gonna get his own flavor at some point. The way
yeah,
that he's doing
easily.
it, as long as he just keeps doing it. Because I mean, he got his own shaker. They did like one run of his shaker. I want one so bad. He said he's got one left. I was like, bro, look, give it to me. No, I saw
Yeah, I
somebody
remember his
post.
drop.
Yeah, somebody posted on Twitter. They're like, rip, because like I guess he dropped his shaker and it was the shock one. It was all busted. Like the whole bottom was cracked open. I was like,
Dang.
oh, but. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I just ordered the Mortal Kombat flavors. Like I was on the wait list and they put them up for pre-order yesterday for people on the wait list. So I'm
Do you
definitely gonna
have
do a
like
video
a
on that.
Do you have like a favorite flavor?
Oh yeah, well I kind of it's tied right now because I love PewDiePie and then Wumpa Fruit. I feel like every time I have Wumpa Fruit, I like it more. Like
Yeah,
I don't know if you've had that one. It's
I
like a
have.
apple pear mango.
Yeah, one of my friends from school had it. I've never tried it, but he said I should definitely try it. My favorite right now is probably hype sauce. Um,
That's a really good one too.
yeah, and I've
That's
had PewDiePie too. I feel like hype sauce and PewDiePie are kind of similar in a way.
Yeah, I mean, because people always ask me, what does PewDiePie taste like? Because it's like Ligon berry or something, right?
Yeah,
And the way I always describe it is like I've only had the sour cherry can. Like I want to get the powder. I've never had the powder. I'm trying to get
mhm,
them all, obviously,
yeah,
but the sour cherry is more of like a tart cherry, and PewDiePie to me tastes like a sweet cherry, like almost like cherry
yeah,
pie filling type of sweetness, you know.
yeah,
Um, so that one and then the Wampa fruit are my top two. But I mean, there's so many good flavors, man.
yeah.
Like I could easily have a top 10, you know. I mean,
And
there's
do you
so
think you
many.
like the cans or the tubs more?
It depends on the flavor. Like blue ice, I
Okay.
think the powder's better. Sonic peach rings, I tried the can and I was so let down, and then I finally just got the powder, and the powder is so much better. It legit tastes like peach rings, whereas the can just tastes like peach juice.
Yeah,
Like it was just like, yeah, um,
I really like the design on the cans though. I think it's pretty cool.
yeah, they're killing it, man. I'm getting my PO box set up. I think I'm gonna take the foreman today if I get a chance. But the guy that I just had on before this, he I don't know if you have Sheets in your area, those
Yeah,
gas
I do.
stations.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, dude, like let me know. I'll send you some. And I was like, oh, dude, that'd be so sick because that red licorice flavor they have.
Oh
You got to
yeah.
try that. Yeah,
Is it good? I
I've
have
heard
not
good
had it
things
yet.
about it. I've heard if you
Okay.
like licorice, they killed it. You know, but there's a
Okay.
lot of people who are like, licorice is weird. You know.
Yeah.
because it's licorice is like it's like a sweet, almost like I don't know. It's hard to explain what licorice tastes like, you know.
Yeah. I feel like you
But
either love it or you hate it.
I know I don't
I don't
like
know.
black licorice. I think
Oh
black licorice
God,
is
no.
gross, and there's
Yeah.
people who like love that shit, but I can't stand it. Um, what do your parents think about all this stuff, man? Are they super supportive
Uh,
or?
so starting off, they didn't really see like how it could turn into a career. But recently, like they actually found my TikTok and watched my videos, which I'm not really thrilled about, but I don't really care. But right now, I guess they're more supportive. They kind of just let me do my thing, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
before, they like I don't know, they just didn't really see like how it could become a career, I guess.
yeah, because I definitely see like, because I think Mr. No Zero, he's like, yeah, my parents don't really like, they're like, you know, whatever. They just, as long as he's doing good at school, you know.
Yeah,
Um, but I could totally see how like, so he's like, honey, our kid's a weirdo, you know, like.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my parents are like, my dad just recently, like he downloaded TikTok and like, so he's like super into TikTok now. But like my mom has been there like the whole time. She's super supportive, so I feel
Yeah.
pretty fortunate to have a family that like really supports me with, you know, like whatever I want to
Give me just 1 second. All right, sorry, that was my brother.
do. What does your brother think about it?
Well, he streams as well. He doesn't stream as much. They're like not really consistent, but he streams every once in a while. Yeah,
Does he play like the same games, or are you guys like completely different?
pretty much. He's trying to go more like more competitive in Fortnite than like the content creation route. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I always get I was because I do the. Have you seen any of the like Twitch chat in real life or TikTok comments
Yeah,
in real life that I've
yeah.
done? I was brainstorming one today that I think I'm gonna make, and it's like the guy comes in and he's like, why do people watch you? You know, like you're not even
Yeah.
good at the game. So, because I get that a lot, people come in and like, I don't get it. Why do people watch you? You know, like you're not really good at anything. I was like, I just play like I can't play the same thing for 6 hours. You know,
Exactly.
unless it's something like Cyberpunk. So I feel like, you know, eventually I'll get to a point where it's like, all right, I'm a little more I'm a little better than the average player, but like I just right now I'm like I'm average at everything. Like
Yeah.
yesterday at the end of my stream, I was playing Rainbow Six, and there's like those little windows where you can see through them, but like you have to hit the little gas thing and it breaks the window and you can shoot through it. Well, I was
Hmm.
like peeking and there was a guy shooting at me, and I like peeked and just put a whole magazine into that window, and I was like,
Uh
I can't shoot through that. And everybody's like, rip, like everybody's just making fun of me,
huh.
like, bro, you can't shoot through that. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
know. I was like, why are you guys hating so hard? It was I make mistakes. I'm a human, you know, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's. But then, you know, I have moments too. Like I got featured on like Rainbow Six Hub for getting like a 4 piece. You know, so it's like it's. I just have my moments, but most of the time I'm just chilling. I mean, there's definitely days where I get on and I'm like, bro, I cannot play this game right now. Like Call of Duty, you know, like I'm just getting my ass
Yeah.
handed to me. But is because you said you play Rust more at night. Do you have a specific time that you stream? Do you have a schedule you try to follow or?
It used to be 1 p.m. every single day. But recently, like, I kind of like screwed up my sleep schedule, so I haven't had really a schedule as much. So I'm trying to work on like, getting my sleep schedule, um, back to where it was. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm just I tried morning streams this week, and like it's a whole different vibe, man, cuz it's like a whole other side of the world can watch, you know.
yeah,
So, I'm going to be like what I'm doing now is I'm going to alternate like morning stream, day stream, morning stream, you know. But I've been
yeah,
streaming
that'd be
6
cool.
days a week. Um and like I for a while, right when my stuff was starting to kind of blow up again a little bit, like I hit another wave. Um
Hmm.
I I was streaming on Sundays too if I had the time, and now it's like, you know, I'm just so much going on and stuff. It's like I have to give myself Sundays at least. You know, I
Yeah,
need some break during the week. You know, like um, sorry, my girlfriend was just grabbing something. Yeah, cause I don't know. I find myself having a hard time to like relax with this stuff. You know, I don't know about you.
Yeah,
Um,
same. Like I feel like whenever I relax or try and do something, I just feel so unproductive. I feel like
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
that's a good way to put it, unproductive. Like we're watching Breaking Bad because we just moved to Albuquerque, and it takes
Hmm.
place there. And so like I'll watch like one episode and I'm just like looking at the clock. I'm like, "Ah, I should go do something.
Yeah.
And I hate it because it's like even when I went to the movies that one time, like I just got anxious like towards the end of the movie. I'm like, man, it's been like 2.5 hours. I haven't looked at TikTok. I wonder how it's
Yeah.
doing. And I'm like, bro, I gotta stop that. It's definitely not
Yeah.
healthy. But I think
Another
it's
thing.
go ahead.
Here, go ahead. Another thing. With like the morning streams, I feel like there's less competition because I feel like everybody normally goes live around like I want to say 4 p.m.
Yeah.
That's when like the whole wave starts. But yeah, I feel like morning streams definitely do a lot better for at least me, just because of the competition and everything.
Yeah, no, T Dog Smitty, the guy I had on before, plays a lot of Warzone, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, like Warzone in the morning's the way to go." And so I tried it, and I was like, "Dude, I could play Warzone and actually have people here. That's crazy." And like my issue is during the day, people will like only want to watch me play Warzone if I'm doing customs. But in the morning,
Okay.
I can squat up and like I could do solos probably, and they wouldn't care. Like
Yeah.
it's just whole different vibe. But it's definitely like two different audiences.
Yeah.
So yeah, I these like yesterday I did a morning and a day stream, and then I think on Tuesday, Monday I think I did that too, and it was like this is awesome because it's like I'm streaming like 6 hours, but I break it up into like two streams. But I'm like I couldn't keep this up though, not if I want to like really, because I have three more tubs of G Fuel coming. I know it seems ridiculous, but like I want to
What
do like a
flavors is it? Or what flavor is it?
so I want to do a ranking of all the 2020 flavors. And so
Okay.
the only ones that I'm missing are bubblegum, guava, and that French vanilla
Yeah.
coffee one. And so I want to do that, and then I want to review the Mortal Kombat ones when those come out, and I think those would do well. And then, I mean, until I kind of get all of the ones that are like consistently out, because everybody's like, you should do like rank all of them, and it's like, well, I don't have all of them.
Yeah.
Um, But I mean, the other idea is like I kind of doubled down on it because the videos that really started doing well on my TikTok were the G Fuel mixing ones, where
Yeah.
like me and the family do it, and like even that, like I was like, man, this has to get old at some point. But I've been trying to change it up every video, and I think that helps. Like we're supposed to go pick it up today because I'm kind of going all over the place, but the mailman here for some reason doesn't like to bring stuff to the door. So
No.
we have to go to the post office to pick it up. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday, but we got one of those like spinners where like you spin the wheel and you can like
Uh-huh.
write with marker.
Yeah.
So because somebody recommended that and I saved that comment, as a TikTok to like go back and film. But
Uh-huh.
they were like, you should get a wheel and then just spin them, and like the two that it lands on, you do. So I think we're gonna film that today. So I'm interested to see how that is because like um my girlfriend's son, he anytime he picks G Fuel, like he picked yesterday, and it was like spicy demonade, or the day before, spicy demonade, moon, I think moon pie, and God, what was the other flavor? It was really gross. I think it was
Yeah.
classified. So it was like this mint melon flavor, moon pie, and then like a cayenne pepper flavor, and like I
Oh.
I was like for the boys, so I just like chugged half of it, and then I almost threw up, man. It was so bad.
Do you like Demonade? Like, is it good?
I do because I got like a little bit of Mexican blood in me, so like I like spicy stuff. Um, but like I tried to dry scoop it like right after I
Oh.
got it like on stream. So he's
Yeah.
like, Do the demonade," like so I was like, all right, and like somebody clipped it, I'm sure of me like literally like choking on it. Like I was like, and
Oh.
like a big cloud came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's in my nose. But no, the cayenne is no joke in that stuff. They put like just enough in there for it to be like overwhelming. But if you dry scoop it, which is obviously not how they,
Yeah.
intended it to be, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, no, it's interesting because I see some people who get sponsored by G Fuel and it's like they know somebody, and like that's never been
Yeah.
like my intention. Like I want to
Uh-huh.
kind of like earn it, and so
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen soon. Because I know Electric Shock talked about how like a huge chunk of his income is just his G Fuel code. And I'm just like, dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy, you know? Because they're not going anywhere. I think they're gonna explode even more because they're putting the cans in stores,
Yeah.
starting to roll them out. So,
Do you think that like if you were to have your own flavor, what do you think it would be?
I've been kind of floating some ideas around, but the main one that I've thought about, just because I feel like it'd be so different, is this. It's called tamarindo, which is like this like I don't know where it comes from. It's like it's definitely like a Mexican plant or something, but it's like a sweet chili flavor, but way more sweeter than it is like chili. But it's so unique of a flavor that like I don't know, I think it would catch people off guard. They'd be like, this is like they would expect it to be hot and it's not, you know?
Yeah.
But it's really good. So like I don't know. Electric Shock was saying that you there's two ways to go. You either go with something like off the wall, like super weird, like strawberry
Yeah.
shortcake or something, or you play it safe and do like shiny splash, where it's like a blueberry lemonade.
Yeah.
And so he's like, you know, he would rather play it safe just because he thinks it would do better. And it's like I don't know. To me, it's like I don't know. I don't want to play it safe. I want to do
Yeah.
something
I
off
feel
the
like
wall.
if it were me, I would just pick a flavor that I would drink a lot because
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like if I wasn't able to drink it, it would just I don't know.
I mean, they've got so many different things. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, cause like I think Classifieds is the only one where I'm like, I just don't see myself picking that up to drink.
Yeah.
Cause I think cause have you tried the Classified?
I'd not.
So it's literally like you get like a big splash of like mint flavor, like
Mhm.
overpowering mint, like almost like it tingles. That's how strong it is. And then you get like the melon flavor, but like before you can like kind of figure out what the melon is, you get hit with this bubblegum flavor, and I'm just like, it's just I don't know, it's too weird for me. Like it
So
doesn't.
is it like the um
It's kind of like Dub Melon Mint from what I
dub
heard,
melon?
but
Yeah.
they added bubblegum to it, and I'm just
Okay.
like I don't want to say I was disappointed, but like I just it's not for me.
Yeah.
Like I know Electric Shock loves it, but
Did they ever come out and say what like the actual like what it actually
no, but
was?
I mean everybody knows it's like Dub Melon
Yeah.
Mint and bubblegum put
Yeah.
together basically, but because Dub Melon Mint was like a super popular flavor, so it's like if
Mhm.
that comes out, I really would like to compare the two
Yeah.
because the thing with me is like the mint really killed it, and then the melon's good, but then you get hit with the bubblegum, and it's like, do you really want to drink bubblegum? That's
Yeah.
one that's coming too. I'm like, ugh, I gotta drink bubblegum. You know, somebody last
Yeah.
night on stream because they asked the same thing. They're like, you getting any new flavors? And I told them I was like, yeah, I'm getting the rest of the 2020 flavors that I don't have. And when I said bubblegum, somebody said it tasted like something really weird, and I was like, oh man, you know.
I feel like it would
But
taste like Pepto or whatever it is.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
they said
Yeah.
Pepto. They said it tastes like
Yeah.
Pepto. Um, and then like the French vanilla one, I heard that it's one of those flavors where it's only good with milk. It's just like
Yeah.
water. It's like gross. Because I know I
And
had a
then
protein powder that was like mocha one time, and it was
yeah.
so nasty with water.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Have you ever tried hydration?
Oh yeah, I got the one there, the
Oh
Fazeberry,
yeah.
and then I have the other three coming because I did a TikTok, and I don't know why the hell it got so many views, but like I still don't understand why certain things get views and other things don't.
Yeah.
Um, but somebody was like, "Can little man have caffeine?" And I was just like, "Or can he have G Fuel?" And I was like, "No, man. Like he's got so much caffeine in it. He's 3. He doesn't.
Yeah.
His little heart's gonna explode."
Yeah.
And I was like, "But I'm thinking about ordering the other 3 hydration flavors." And they were like, "Do it," and it like blew up. So I was like, "All right." Now I'm just waiting for G Fuel to send it to me.
Yeah.
They're so. It just seems like it's getting worse and worse. They're blowing up. Like more and more
Yeah.
people are trying it, and I feel like they are having a hard time expanding fast enough to keep up with it. And so like, I ordered something like 4 or 5 days ago, and it just now said that it's on its way. And I'm just like, damn,
Yeah.
man.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
What was your first flavor that you got?
Phaseberry. That well, well, it wasn't the first flavor I got. It was just the first one I tried. I got one of those like starter packs. Not starter
Okay.
pack. It was like one of those box sets.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, Faceberry is the first one I tried. And I think I was 19 when I tried it too, so there wasn't as many flavors. So I'm
Yeah.
24 now. Um, but I remember having strawberry shortcake. That one's been around longer than I thought. You know what I mean? Not longer than you think.
Yeah.
Um, I'm surprised it's still around because some people are like it's just weird. You know, like when are you gonna like reach
Hmm.
for strawberry shortcake? But I kind of like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I apparently I got to try Faceberry with milk. They're saying that that's good because it's like a strawberry milk basically because it's more strawberry than anything. So
Yeah.
um, strawberry banana is really good with milk. Um,
Yeah. I
what flavors
know.
did?
Um, one of the YouTubers that I watch, he makes his like he makes a smoothie with the
Yeah,
what's it called? Strawberry banana.
yeah, I've thought about doing that. They my sister when because I went to my sister's for New Year's and like I brought my
Hmm.
setup and everything. She made a moon pie shake and it was actually really good. Um, so like that one was moon pie is weird because like it's disgusting with water. Like you
Yeah.
know it's not like hot chocolate. It's just like I don't know how to describe it. It's just not good. But with milk, I mean it does. It tastes like a chocolate like whatever moon pie is supposed to be like, you know. But
Yeah.
um yeah, there's definitely some novelty flavors, you know, like the spicy demonade and stuff. But like nobody's gonna like love it, but it's
Have you
interesting.
used like your rewards, like your G for rewards?
Nope, I'm stocking those bad boys up because like
Yeah.
I did
What are like the top prizes now? Or like the top
uh
things?
a year's worth of G Fuel, which is 12 tubs.
Oh wow.
I think they've been alternating consoles. Right now I think you could get a Nintendo Switch. Before that it was a PS4. Um, but I would definitely go for the year's supply just because like I did the math of like the like right now I think I have 18 or last I checked I had 1800 points and that equates to like $90 or something.
Mhm.
And so like I could either cash that in and get like, you know, 3 tubs of G Fuel or I save like an, you know, 2 times more of that and then I can get 12 tubs. It's like, you know, you get
Yeah.
like an extra 3 tubs or something. So it's
Yeah.
like
True.
and like I've also been doing because the way I really got into G Fuel was I hit them up about a charity stream and they were like, "Ah, we're not really doing anything like that right now. We're not sponsoring anything." And so I was like, "Okay." And then I ordered well, I ended up giving away G Fuel anyways, just the packets, and people loved it so much. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna order a bunch. Like I ordered like
Yeah.
200 packets, and then they sent me 400. So like they sent me like an extra 200 for free to give away. And so ever since then, I've just really been into it. Like I think I'm now just getting to the bottom of what they sent me. It's taken like 6 months, and I've
Oh
been
wow.
giving them away pretty generously. Like
Yeah.
you know, and well, I can't remember what I was going with that. um, what was I saying? I don't. I hate when
Um.
that happens. You just kind
Yeah.
of lose your train of thought.
Oh,
Um,
like how you got into G Fuel or whatever.
oh, okay, yeah. So I mean, I did. So that happened, and then oh, that's what I was getting at. So now that I'm kind of running out of those, and then I ordered a little bit more to kind of just because I'm hoping at some point soon I'll get a code, and I don't want to
Yeah.
like buy it because like now it's like all right, like next I'll buy 300 packets, you know, um, or something like that, you know, and
Yeah.
I changed my channel points rewards so that now it's like for 75,000 channel points I'll send you 5 packets, you know,
Yeah.
for 125,000 I'll send you 10, and then for 150,000 I'll order a starter pack for you, which is you know you get the shaker and the
Yeah.
seven packets, and so I've been doing that where I just send the starter packs, and like that's easy because I don't have to handle it myself. I just literally like send it to them. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's like all I've been giving away is G Fuel, and they seem to love it. So I definitely at some point want to do um I don't know because I just made partner and then I just hit 400,000 on TikTok. So like this 24-hour stream, I was thinking maybe I'll do something where it's like we do like a solo custom tournament or something, and like the winner gets a starter pack or something. You know, I want to do more
Yeah.
stuff
That'd
like
be cool.
that. Um, But yeah, no, it's I really like G Fuel because it's not just like because people are always like, oh, you say you like it because you want a sponsorship, but it's like no, like I reviewed a bunch of energy drinks on TikTok to
Yeah.
begin with, and just nothing really compared to it. I know there's like Sneak Energy and stuff like that, but it seems like I have to go. I don't know. Like I don't know anything about it. Like I wouldn't know what flavor to get of Sneak
Yeah.
Energy, or Advanced GG or any of that. So, um, I don't know. G Fuel is just they got so many flavors. I think so many of them are good or at least worth trying. And
Yeah.
then the stuff that they're doing with content creators as far as like giving their own flavors, their own shakers, that stuff, like that's just nobody else is really doing that. So
Yeah.
I think I saw that like Sneak Energy gave somebody their own flavor or something, but it's like, the only reason I saw that is because somebody like made a TikTok about it, you
Yeah.
know. Whereas like I'm seeing like pictures of people like freaking out because they went to like a gas station and they had them in there, or a Walmart.
Yeah.
Um, I was like, well, because I said it on stream because I was talking to my brother. I was like, well, there goes all the Walmart supply of cans because I was talking to my brother. He's like, yeah, I ordered the cans from Walmart because it ends up being like $2 a can. Whereas if you order it through G Fuel, the shipping and everything, like it ends up being like three something, like $3 and some change per can or something. And so I was like, yep, well, like, because I looked and they have like everything except like PewDiePie on there, can wise on
Yeah.
Walmart. And so I was like, all right, well, now everybody's gonna buy the cans from there. So,
Yeah.
because I said that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Me and my friends, we went out to Sheets, or it was me, my brother, and one of my friends. We went out to Sheets, and they had them. So I think we grabbed like, I want to say like 12 cans or something.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, it was pretty cheap. I don't remember how much it came out to be, but it was not as much, as if we were to order it.
yeah, for sure. Because I think it's just the shipping and all that stuff. Just I think they limit you to 24 cans or something if you
Yeah.
buy through G Fuel. So yeah, no. Once they roll it into like all the WalMarts, because I think right now it's mostly on the East Coast where you can get them. Because I think they're based out of New York, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Um, I think they're just gonna take over, man.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be like, I mean, I think Fortnite. One of the main reasons it blew up is because that younger generation just loved it, and so
Yeah.
like they grew up playing it, and it's like
Hmm.
if they all love the G Fuel and stuff like that. Because I don't know what flavors did you try.
I've had Raging Gummy Fish, Pixel Potion, which other ones? Uh, Tropical Rain, Bahama Mama. Uh, there are a few others that I got in like packets, but those are the tubs that I have.
Were you the one that I saw put a whole tub into a jug of water? Was that you?
I don't think.
I wonder who that was then. Somebody. I wonder who it was. Because somebody was like make a whole tub of G Fuel, and he's like, all right, bet. And then he gets like one of those 5 gallon jugs and just puts the whole thing in
Oh,
there. But
I know people like what they'll do with their empty tubs is they'll pour water in it so that you get all the extra in the bottom.
oh my
But
gosh,
yeah, I don't know. I saw that on their Twitter a few months ago.
that's funny. No, they actually they retweeted or no, they tweeted one of my Instagram posts the other day. So everybody's like, "Oh, Danny, they tweeted you." It was literally just like I set it up to look nice. I had the Logic shaker, so it's like red and
Uh-huh.
blue. And then I got the Doritos 3D, which are red and blue. So like it looked really nice, like the picture, and they freaking tweeted it, and it was
That's
like,
sick.
it's a party up in this lobby, and then like added me, and it's just like, dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Um, but all the comments were like, I didn't know those chips were back, like stuff like that. Uh, but what cans did you try?
I've tried all of them except for I think the Wampa fruit and peach rings. I think
Yeah,
those oh, as well as like the licorice.
so
Um,
yeah, I really wonder what that if that licorice is as good as they say.
yeah.
I want to try the Mortal Kombat cans when they come out. Did you see what those flavors are?
I didn't actually.
So there's the scorpion flavor, which is supposed to be like a spicy mango, which
Hmm.
sounds really good. And then the other one, the Sub Zero one, is supposed to be like a frosted strawberry flavor. So
Sounds pretty good.
yeah, did you try Phase X?
Uh, I didn't actually.
So it ended up being just like a glacier cherry Gatorade
Yeah.
type flavor,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, that one's interesting to mix with stuff. But yeah, the cans are kind of weird because they're definitely hit or miss. Like I
Hmm.
said, the blue ice, I think the powder's better for that one. Same thing with peach rings. Berry in a can is so good, man. I think
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
yeah, that one and PewDiePie I think are my favorite cans. But yeah. But yeah, no, I was reviewing like Bangs and Monsters. Monsters, the Monster Ultras were like the only thing that I really liked out of the other energy drinks. I they said try Red Bull, and I looked, and like Red Bull only has like one flavor that's sugar free.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's not really like worth trying because I know what it tastes like. And then the Bangs and Rains, I was just none of them impressed me, man. Like
Yeah.
I think I had one Bang that was good, and then the Rains were okay. But like I don't know, I think those are like super overhyped. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, I think once because they're the same amount of caffeine, I think once G Fuel like gets into all the stores, like that's gonna just
Yeah.
take over the cans. Yeah. But yeah, man. You besides the besides the YouTube, like focusing on that, like what are your goals for like 2021?
Um, it's really just consistency. Like I don't really have like number goals really. I want to definitely I'm trying to hit another like peak on TikTok again or like definitely try and like kind of revive my TikTok because my
Mm,
recent videos haven't been doing as well. Um, but yeah, I think it's just really consistency.
okay. Yeah, I same thing. I'm trying to post more so that I can, cause like I want to get monetized on YouTube as well, just so I can kind of
Yeah.
like I'm trying to diversify everything so that cause right now with the way it is for me is like TikTok. Like my videos have been doing well enough for like the last like week, like 2 weeks that like I could pay rent with TikTok and
Hmm.
everything, but like Twitch has always been like the major source of my income,
Yeah.
and so like if I can kind of have like other things and Twitch be like 50-50, where it's like Twitch and then the other half of the stuff. Like I think a G Fuel code, I think I could kill it with that,
Yeah. I
once I
agree.
got one. Um like I Yeah, I think that's my other main goal besides like getting sponsored by G Fuel this year is to get monetized on YouTube. Cuz I
Yeah.
know it wouldn't be much, you know what I mean, but it would every bit helps. Like I
Yeah.
I got a Fortnite creator code, so people are using that now. Um I just do the Stream Elements merch. Do you have merch?
I haven't. I want to work on some soon though, because I just got a new logo, so I feel like it looked
Yeah.
pretty good on merch.
Yeah, as soon as I got a new logo, I threw that on some merch, and that's been doing well. The Stream Elements, I don't know if you've looked into them. It's super simple, you know, but it's like it doesn't feel personal is my
Yeah.
issue. So like
Hmm.
eventually I want to have some like legit like, somebody design like a really cool hoodie and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But um they just added like a blanket, so like my mom's like, I got a blanket. I'm like, oh gosh. Everything's gonna have my logo on it over there now. But um yeah, no, that seems to be like a really good starting point for merch though. You can just throw your
Hmm.
logo on some stuff. And you can adjust it like for like the Black Friday season and stuff. I was making like $1 per thing that they sold because I lowered it, so that it was cheaper
Yeah.
for people to get for Christmas. But like I don't. It's some of the prices that it starts with, like, oh, you should price this at that, so you make like $10. I'm like, dude, nobody's gonna pay like $25 for a
Yeah.
mug.
Exactly.
So, but it is cool that you have that much control over the price. So
Mm.
like, I think most things I make like $3 or something. So it's something. Like I think last month I made $100 or something in merch.
Yeah.
So it's nothing crazy, but every little bit, adds up. But I mean, that's the main reason why I moved from LA was because if I was going to continue doing this, it was like I don't need to be paying 2,000 for rent alone. So it's like
Yeah.
half that now here and everything. So yeah, it really feels like I can save that money and like put it to good use. Because the other thing I always tell my girlfriend is like even when we have a good month, as far as all that stuff goes, it's like got to save it because there's always going to be that one month where there's a dip or something.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, but ever since I moved here, I definitely feel like that financial stress of it being like a full-time thing is definitely a lot less. So it
Yeah.
it feels good to have moved to somewhere where it's a lot cheaper. But um yeah, man, it's interesting to see like Kadoosh. I like I said, I haven't paid too much attention to his stuff recently, but like I know he was doing a lot of really goofy TikToks,
Yeah.
and so like it's interesting to see where other creators go with stuff. Like do you know who Vision Wise is?
I don't think.
So he kind of like I was trying to get in touch with him again because I want to see what's going on with him, but like he kind of like comes back to TikTok and then leaves and stuff like that. So like I don't know what's going on with him, but
Yeah.
um like he's always done like this like the series where like it's like a dramatic thing or
Yeah.
and then he does like goofy skits. But like seeing who sticks with it and who moves on to different stuff and things like that, it's just interesting, you know. um I've had a couple people on twice because it's like it's been like 3 months or something and we catch up.
Yeah.
So but nah, man, I guess I'll let you go. I really appreciate you being on.
Yeah. It was
it was
fun.
interesting.
It's chill.
Actually, you know what? Before we go, because like with Mr. No Zero, when I had him on, it was really good because he's younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's so many of these people in high school that want to be a streamer and stuff. Like, what do you think is like the biggest advice, even if it's just like one little tip? What's your biggest advice to give to somebody like around your age that wants to start streaming?
I would say first you have to like get the right mindset. You got to figure out and realize that it's not going to work right away and that it's going to take time and you need to network on other socials and branch out from just Twitch. And then another thing is you just got to get that mindset where you don't really care, uh, if people talk bad about you or things
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, I
Yeah,
guess that's
I
pretty
I
much.
I 100% agree with that. Like cuz like I have a lot of people come in and they say, should I have a camera? Like I don't really want to show my face. I don't want to really put my face in TikToks. I'm like,
Yeah,
well, if you don't want to do that, then you have to find some other way to stand out. Like I mean, I'm sure you've
exactly.
seen, how like some of the other people, like there's a guy that I saw, his name is Microwave, and it's literally on his stream, it's a microwave sitting in a chair like with a face on it. Like get creative, like if
Yeah,
but for me it's like if I didn't get out of my comfort zone, I don't think I would have went anywhere. Like
exactly.
you definitely have to stop caring what people think. I
Yeah, because
definitely
like
haven't. Go ahead.
kids from my school like come into my stream and like I've realized that like I don't really care what they think anymore, so I can honestly just be myself on stream or in real life too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where there's people that I was in the military with that are stopping by and like, dude, you're killing it with the streaming, and I'm just like, what's up, man? I'm like, please don't say my real name,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, no, it's interesting. Like, yeah, man, it's definitely getting out of your comfort zone is a big thing. Because I definitely I stopped, and I think that's why I've been able to do other stuff now. I stopped reading the comments so much on TikTok recently.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest change I've made in like the last week. I feel bad because I don't respond to them as much,
Yeah.
but I mean, you go on there and it's like really like goofy questions, random stuff, people just saying hi, people saying first, and then you got the people who are just like they literally like to go around and just poop on people
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
they got issues themselves, and they
Yeah,
project
that's
that
what it
onto
really is
you.
for me. I'll read the comments and it's like, "Oh, you fell off. Oh, your videos don't do as well." I'm like, I could care less. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I stopped it and then damn it. All right. So like the last 10 minutes, I thought I was recording and I wasn't. But yeah, the height thing is fun to joke about. I'll have to figure out what's next. You know. Um. But yeah, man, that's my biggest like tip that I would give to people is just make it personal, for sure,
yeah.
man. I've been trying to be careful about it though, because obviously I don't want it to turn into just like straight up family stuff. I try to
Yeah.
still focus it around me, because like like when I'm on stream now, everybody's like show little man. I'm like, little man's being a kid. Like I'm just gonna let him do
Yeah.
his thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be bringing him in here every 10 minutes. Like that's just not right. So
Yeah.
because they also want me to get him. They're like, I'm playing Rainbow Six. They're like, have little man play around. I'm like, he does not know how to use a keyboard and
Yeah.
mouse. He's 3. You know, so yeah, we'll see what it'll be interesting to see how my community um grows or kind of like stays around a certain number, and then
Yeah.
little man kind of they get to see little man kind of grow up a little bit, because he's growing like a weed. His speaking is getting better every day, like I'll notice like new words that he's saying, or like something comes out more clearly,
Yeah.
like he used to call water wawa, and now he says water, stuff like that. It's like,
Uh,
yeah, but yeah, man, I mean it's weird because you're 17. I feel like I'm so much older, but at the same time, like, you know a lot of the streamer community is younger too, so there's like a good mix. Do you know what was going on with Mr. No Zero? He had to start a new channel.
so a bunch of people have been like they made their accounts before they were 13. So, and the age limit for Twitch is 13. So
Oh,
all these people like I guess he was trying to apply for partner and they declined him because of that. But I guess everyone just wants to play it safe, so a bunch of people are making new accounts because of that.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check out that because I saw the little subscriber email thing, and I was like, "What's that about?" But that
Yeah.
makes sense. Damn, poor guy, man, having to start
Yeah.
over. I think he'll be
I
fine
was
though. His work ethic and stuff is
easily,
there.
yeah. And like I feel like a lot of that like the people like that, they have their community to back them up. So like the real supporters will go over to his new channel.
Yeah, I went into his subathon because I rated him, and then I checked back and I was like, damn, dude, like they were just going crazy. Like I think it
Yeah.
was the next morning. Like he's just sitting there like eating breakfast or something. I was just like people were still like giving a ton of bits and stuff, and he's just like, he's like,
Yeah.
yo, like bro, you've been doing this like for the last 24 hours, man.
Yeah.
Uh, but no, I like Mr. No Zero. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, if you ever need like me to like ask anyone to be on the podcast, I can definitely do that. Um,
yeah, I'm trying to think like who else, because I feel like there's definitely, it feels weird to say it like that, but there's definitely like little groups of like friends that have like met each
yeah.
other. Like I feel like I'm kind of like in a weird spot because like I'm a little older, but at the same time
Yeah.
I'm not as old as like this generation of like older dudes. Like there's Bad Bear Gamer and Big Rob Energy and stuff like that. I don't know if you know who they are. You probably they probably don't show up on your stuff because they're older. But
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of in between. They're like around their like 30s, I think, and I'm like I'm not your age, but I'm not their age, so
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more around like Gutsy Aiden and stuff like that age
Yeah.
wise. So,
Hmm.
but at the same time, man, I've had a collab thing kind of go really south, and so I'm like just super careful about collabs now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you paid attention to any of the drama that I've had going on, but um, I kind of just turned it into like I don't really do like collabs. It's like if we, I mean, yeah, somebody be like, hey, I'm gonna be playing this. You want to like party up? I'm like, okay, but like if it doesn't happen, no big deal. Uh, but like if you were to come to my stream and be like, hey, you're playing Fortnite, can I hop? Like I'm playing Fortnite too. I'd be like, hey, hop in, let's party up. Like
Yeah.
we're friends, not like
Yeah.
we're two
Yeah. I'm
people
the
like
same way. Like I'm too afraid to like just have random people
yeah
like hop in my game and stuff. I just kind of keep it solo pretty much.
yeah. Well, I just don't like when it starts to feel like too formal. You know,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
formal like where like you're hyping it up and stuff. I'm just like,
Yeah.
like I've done that once, and it was just like, I don't know, because like did Ninja when he played with Drake, he didn't like hype that up. It just happened, right?
Yeah. True.
So
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Speaking of Ninja, I still don't understand because like when that Greg guy when I saw that he broke that record,
Yeah.
I saw the chart where it showed all the like the records that have been broken and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and Ninja he peaked at like what 700,000,
I have no clue.
something like that. That was
Probably
his
though.
peak. And I'm just like, I look at Ninja right now, and I see him like averaging like around like what 15K or something.
Yeah,
It just to me it doesn't add up. Like, how is he like the big streamer that everybody?
exactly.
Because like XQC, that dude streams like 11 hours a day, 7 days a week, and averages like
Yeah,
100,000. But that guy, like, I don't know, the guy's got to be running off like a couple of monsters an hour. Like he's just pounding
yeah,
energy drinks or something. Hopefully not something else. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
But yeah, there's no way I could do that. Like I stream for 6 hours and I'm like, all right,
yeah,
like that's a lot because like I try to post like 4 or 5 TikToks a day, so
yeah,
it's I just the biggest thing I'm trying to avoid is getting burnt out. You know.
yeah. I feel like that's what's happening with me right now. Like I was just pumping out TikToks every day, like 3 to 5 uploads, and they took a little bit to edit, but like I don't know. I just feel like yeah, I'm kind of burning myself out.
Yeah, I've gotten burnt out once, and it was when I was posting like 6 to 8 a day. But
Yeah.
I feel like it did pay off somewhat, you know. But
Mhm.
like I definitely can see how like the bigger you get, the less you want to post,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like right now, it's just because I like I said, I think I just hit 400K this morning, and I was at like 150K like 3 weeks ago. So it's like
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's weird to see it change. And like there's I post videos, and I'm like, all right, like is today the day that like they just like the wave ends, you know?
Yeah.
So like I hate thinking about that, but as content creators,
Mhm.
it's just what we think about. So,
Yeah.
but no, man, I hope you get back into it, man. That sucks getting
Yeah.
burnt out, but
Yeah.
part of life, I guess. Get burnt out
Yeah.
on anything.
True.
So, yeah, man, I'll definitely have to pay attention to YouTube then. So see what you're doing on there. That's cool
Yep.
that I didn't know you were that into editing. So
Yeah.
it's cool, man. Because YouTube, that's what really sets you apart is your editing skills, being able to
Yeah.
like the compared to TikTok, I just feel like the quality matters a lot more on YouTube for
Yeah.
sure.
And I'm thinking since I'm still in high school, I might not have the time to edit, especially if I'm balancing TikTok and streaming. So I might have to get an editor until I'm out of high school and then figure everything out.
See,
Um,
I want to get an
yeah.
editor too, but I don't even know how to go about that.
Yeah.
How do you get an
Twitter is like a
editor?
really big thing for like finding people for logos, graphic
Yeah.
design, editing, just making connections through there, I feel like.
Okay. Yeah. Because like even if somebody just made like one video a week for me, like I feel like that would help a
Yeah.
lot. You know,
Hmm.
there may be a gaming highlights or something. But all right, man, it was really good talking to you.
Yeah, it was fun. It was.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't too like strange. I feel like it's definitely like out of your comfort zone sometimes to talk to
Yeah,
random
I
people.
know
So
it was chill. Yeah, it was fun.
cool, man.
All
I'm
right.
glad we enjoyed the
Um,
conversation.
yeah, I'll probably go work on some stuff, but yeah, thank you so much for having me on here.
Yeah, man, for sure. I'll definitely have to hit you and Kadoosh up about the Rust server. It'd be cool to play that with you guys.
All right, sounds good. I'll
Yeah.
see you, brother.
All right, man. Take care.